Hi, I'm Sergio Barrio Canal, a journalist with newspaper Marca. It's been a strange season in the Spanish league, with Atletico Madrid and Betis, two of the biggest and richest teams, relegated to the second division.
What a disaster for Atletico president Jesus Hill. Next season will be his club's first outside the top flight since 1934.
What the best have achieved is a fairy tale.
In their second season back in the top division, Tiny Alaves qualified for next season's UEFA Cup, and they also boasted the league's meanest defence.
Remember the Anelka saga?
The world's second most expensive player went on strike, but returned to lead Real Madrid to the Champions League final.
Do you know who Salva Ballesta was before this season?
The country's top scorer with 27 goals. He's born in Spain and plays for Racing de Santander, an unlikely combination.
The Spanish Cup had its strange moments, like that semi-final that was never played.
Barcelona refused to play Atletico Madrid, claiming that international call-ups prevented them, of all teams, from fielding an 11.
And a team from outside Madrid or Barcelona that's set to win the league. It just doesn't make sense.
This was the state of play going into the final day of the season. Deportivo de La Coruña were top, needing only a point to win the title for the first time. But they've been in a similar position before.
It was a nightmare come true.
I couldn't believe it. The worst day of my life.
They're referring to the 14th of May, 1994. The day Deportivo met Valencia, knowing that victory would give them the title. At 0-0, and with 2 minutes remaining, Depor were awarded a penalty when Miroslav Djukic was upended. Djukic picked himself up to take the kick. The championship was there for the taking. His miss, together with Barcelona's victory over Sevilla, meant the Catalans won the league on goal difference. 6 years on, only 3 members of Arsenio Iglesias' vanquished team remain.
I think that we all suffered a lot because we were so close to winning such an important title for Deportivo. Unfortunately, it was a very sad moment. Even today, people remember that missed penalty in the final game. It was a very sad day for us.
Deportivo were promoted to the first division as recently as 1991 and only just stayed in the top flight the following season. The club president, Augusto Cesar Lendoiro, was prepared to invest, and Depor are now among Europe's finest clubs. The multi-talented Brazilian, Jalminha, has been a revelation this season. In fact, since gaining promotion, Depor have relied heavily on Samba stars. Bebeto and Rivaldo are just 2 examples. No surprise then that Javier Irureta's team was set to finish as second top scorers in the league, behind Barcelona.
We're scoring from the majority of our chances. I think we're a goal-scoring team. What's more, the team is functioning as a unit.
This season's decisive game was at home against Barcelona's cross-city rivals, Espanyol. If they could defeat Deportivo, and either Barca or Real Zaragoza could win, Depor would lose the title on goal difference once again. The moment of truth had arrived for the team that had been top since November. But how would Espanyol approach the game? They had nothing to play for, but had been offered cash incentives by Barcelona to beat Deportivo. The hosts were determined to exorcise the ghosts of May '94 and wasted no time in settling the nerves. Gelato headed home after 3 minutes, and the Estadio Riazor erupted. "31 minutes later, Manuel Pablo set up Dutch forward Roy Mackay for his 22nd goal of the season. Mission virtually accomplished. As it turned out, Depor could have lost and still won the title. Zaragoza were defeated and Barcelona could only draw, a result that led coach Luis van Gaal to resign. Full time of mayhem. A historic first league title for Deportivo, despite losing 11 games along the way. And they did it with Javier Irureta, the first Spanish-born coach to win the championship since Luis Malogny of Real Madrid in 1986. He said it has been a curious season.
It's a time of great joy. I'm very happy because I think we worked hard and suffered a lot throughout the season.
For a team like Deportivo to win the league is very important because we're still a modest club.
An hour after the final whistle, and with their hair dyed blonde, players boarded an open-top bus for a parade through the city. And there were more celebrations the following day, as an estimated 30,000 turned out to cheer their heroes outside the town hall. Just imagine what it would be like if they could win the Champions League next season.